See if we can push ASBP a little bit further. I do have a 96 cent. Oh wow. ASBP. I have 96 cent as possible rejections, but right now this is one of my concern open. Open might move a little bit longer today. I want to see if we can move open all the way to 4 plus. 380, 389 should be the target for this week if it continues moving the way it is. And then I have ASBP. ASBP, this is the one that I want for it to hit 96 cents. So this is pretty much how I look at my shares, my stocks, right? I use Thinkorswim and then Okla. Alright. Sorry for all the distractions, but there's a lot of things moving right now. And Okla seems to be finding a bottom. So yeah, so Oklo, OKLO might push to 71.37 today. We'll probably test this area up here. This right here. I do have another indicator that's on my right side of my screen, which you guys cannot see, but once it starts breaking 71.37, it might push to 73.55. That's a food for thought for Oklo. Moving, let's get back to the small caps. ASBP is one that I'm looking at currently. I want for it to hit that 96 cents that I was talking about, and then potential shorts might jump in. $96 is ASBP top resistance. We did break the downtrend break line that was held at 55 cents. So now, as you guys can see, oh wow, CHSN just popped on our scanner. Probably a reverse split. Let me alert it on our Discord. CHSN send pop, and then I forgot to alert this one. ASBP 96 cent top resistance level. Boom, boom. There you go. Wow, we have a GDRX also moving. Right off the 9 simple moving average. Let's see what this one can do. GDRX BF on the 1 minute. Potential higher day test. Boom. Well, forget to end this one. Alright, let's see if that one moves as expected. Downtrend break line also at 447. So that's why I guess it rejected that area, and we're seeing this 459 serving as a rejection area. Now let's go back to ASBP. There we go. ASBP pushing to 70 new high a day. And I guess our main goal was at 96 cents. We still have plenty of time for market open, so there's a chance it hits. TR, that one's not moving as much. That one was, I guess, a reverse split. Let's check the news on this one. Trading halt status updated at 5. News and resumption times. News pending. It was a news pending. Probably reverse split on this one. ASBP, GDRX. There we go. Remember GDRX, the downtrend break line at 447. Let me just be more clear. Yeah, 447, 448. Once it starts holding that area, expected push to high of day, and also 537 on GDRX. Also, let me alert this one over here in the Discord so the guys can see. All right, this one I'm gonna put downtrend break line at 480, hold, and potential higher day test, higher day breakout, and room to 537. Boom. I forgot to put the small cap alert All right, there it goes. All right, back to the current mover, ASBP. ASBP just slacking there in that area. But yeah, that should be the main hold. Maybe we even retest the 55 cents and then break out again. The 9 simple moving average also pushing up, currently at 44 as the value, 44-cent value. And then GDRX, that's the one I was talking about earlier. Let's see if it does decide to just break out. Right now it's testing that downtrend break line. There we go, ASBP, the same thing. And then finally, let me just go over SPY. SPY about to open, market open in less than 30 minutes. So looking at the SPY, last night, I guess we had the right technical analysis. That's exactly where it rejected last night, and then it gave us a better entry. Today I'm expecting a VWAP trace on SPY. So 642.89, like around here in this area, let the SPY hold, and then we're gonna be testing this area at 643.70. I do have a line at 643.80 around this area, about the same thing, which is this wick. I'm thinking at 643.82. So maybe market opens and we hold this area, we're gonna pop directly to this wick to test it out. Once we start holding above that, expect to push to 624. Let me just erase this because it's getting a lot of messy areas. All right. So like I was mentioning, if we start holding this here, this area, right, expect to push higher to 644.26. And then probably today we're gonna be having a slow day, and we continue pushing all the way to 647.13. We have a top resistance at 648. Let me just show you my line at 648. 648. There you go. That's my line, 648.85, which is also the, well, we're already extended on the Fib retracement line. But yeah, that's my line all the way to 648.85. And this is the baseline, right? This is where it's been holding for a bit on the SPY. So yeah, that's the levels I've been looking at SPY. If we decide to just break down on negative news, this is the levels below. We break 642, test 640, start downtrending, and test 634.85. I have a double line here, double fib retracement at 631.54, which also has enough volume profile to push it up again. But again, right now we're still bullish on market open. Remember, hold our line, our VWAP line. We're gonna push to 644. Possible spike at market open if we hold the line, right? If not, we just test back to 642.21. But now let's see if we can go back to our small caps. We have NMTC showing up on the scanner. Not moving as much. Where's the other ones? The other ones are gone. They're gone from our list. They're probably retesting lower levels. Let's look at PPCB. Is that one it? Yeah, PPCB just gave it up. Gave everything back. But look what it's doing. Let's try to bounce here. 558 has to be reclaimed in order for this to continue pushing up. Test 664, and once we start climbing up over here, expect a big volume spike, halts and stuff like that, all the way to 1204. But at the moment right now we have to reclaim this 664, 558 area, right, in order for us to see that big push back again to 12 bucks. Well, I guess that's what I have for today, this morning, right? Because I'm gonna be present on my Discord. you guys want to join, just remember, hit me up. Hit me up. We'll be getting some new members. And remember that our Friends for Life AI has been throwing some nice, very nice alerts, right? Gives you a little insight of what we should expect on the next coming days, on the next trading day. But yeah, all right, see you guys on Discord. If you guys are part of Discord, if not, I have a link, I think, on my channel, right? Not, I'll post it later on. Have a great day, guys.